Are you struggling to find leads for your business? Leads that you can try and convert as a business owner that can drive your sales numbers upwards. My name is James White, and in this video, I'm going to share with you some of the practical things that I do in order to be able to use sponsorship to drive leads. And I'm going to do it in a slightly different way and showcase some of the people that I'm working with, why I work with them, how I work and make those sponsorships have an effect for my business, and maybe how you can do the same. Let's have a look at the video and see what you can do to use sponsorship to drive leads and sales for your business. So one of the key things that I've been implementing over the course of the last 12 to 24 months as a business owner is a program called a Sponsored Athletes Program, where me and my small business sales academy business are working with a number of sports people in my local area and those that I respect and admire in order to be able to work with them, partner with them, support them, but also bring their impact into my business. Sponsorship is used by lots of organizations on a regular basis to work both at the higher end with big brands that sponsor big sports teams or big events or big stadium, or at the lower end where you might use a particular person for a one-off activity, maybe a promotion on social media or an activity that you do to share something. I've worked on a Sponsored Athletes Program, which has been really powerful for me and my business. And I focused it around two key sports that are both passionate to me, but that are also very similar to sales. I've been working with cricketers and golfers, as I think both sports epitomise so many elements and have similarities to sales and the success you can have. Both require good technique and the ability to practice on a regular basis to get results. Both sports require you have the ability to perform under pressure. And both sports also require you to be brave and do the right things at the right time to get great results. I work with a number of athletes such as England cricketer Craig Overton, his brother, international cricketer who plays for Surrey and a range of teams worldwide, Jamie Overton. I've also got other young sports people in my programme, people like Casey Aldridge, Lewis Goldsworthy, Jacob Bethel and Ajit Singh Dale. And these are athletes that I believe are really good at what they do, and I'm keen to support them and help them achieve their goals, whilst they also help me achieve my business goals. So if you're involved in thinking about creating a sponsored program for your business, what are some of the key things that you should look to do? The first thing is pick people whose values match yours. It's really critical in sales that the people you engage with have a value that can match what you do and what you offer. For example, if you work with someone who doesn't match your values, it's going to give your prospects and customers some confusion and maybe cause them to distrust you and your business if you're working with someone that maybe has a certain attitude or approach to things. You've just got to be very careful that the values match yours. What I think you've also got to do is to commit to long-term and build relationships with those people over time and make them part of a longer-term plan. The athletes that I'm working with have been working with me for a couple of years. And so people start to see that they're working with me and therefore see the materials and content we create and look to then identify their and what they do and their success alongside my business. The third thing you can also look to do is to put in place really interesting content that can be used with the athletes or the people that you sponsor. Content is such a critical factor in sales and marketing nowadays. And so being able to use content that's interesting, such as, for example, I play golf with my guys or have matches or competition or do challenges where we challenge each other, are great ways to create content that's of interest. I recently created a piece of content with Craig, one of my athletes, about what an England test bowler takes overseas with them. And the video that we used got a number of views and was really liked by people, as it gave them an insight into what an England cricketer takes on an international tour with them. The final thing that I think you really need to do in order to make sure that you make these commercial partnerships work for your business is to activate the sponsorship. Just putting your name to someone else may not give you the results that you want. But if you put in place competitions that enable you to collect information and maybe offer prizes in return for people giving you your details, it gives you the chance to collect information and data. For example, I'm running a competition on the date we launched this video where people can come and win tickets to a match on an overnight stay to see two of my athletes, Craig Overton and Jamie Overton, who are brothers, play against each other. The link we'll put below will show you how that competition works and how we use that to collect data and leads for the business. The key thing is, though, you need to put in place these competitions and work to generate the content and activities with the people you sponsor. If you leave it to them, the chances are they may not do that work for you. But if you take the action and focus on how you can engage with their audience and your audience, you're going to increase your chance of success. So there you have it. This is how I use sponsorship to drive leads. I'm going to put a link to my Sponsored Athletes program on my Small Business Sales Academy page so you can see the people we work with and maybe see how we do this. But the key thing is, if you're going to invest money in these areas, I really encourage you to measure how much visibility you get, how you're able to use social media reach to be able to show what your business can offer, and be able to measure how many people come to the pages or links that you have and see how many people maybe download information or contact you from those areas. And that enables you then to see whether the investment you make in the sponsorship delivers a return. I hope this video has given you some insights into how sponsorship can be used to drive leads and gives you some ideas on what to do in order to put programs in place for you and your business. I believe the Sponsored Athletes program that I have really helps elevate my business and brand and opens up an opportunity to meet and engage with people that I previously wouldn't have without these deals in place. But what do you think? How does sponsorship work for you? What impact does it have on your business? Or how have you used sponsorship to get results? I'd love to hear your comments in the sections below and see what works for you. I hope you've enjoyed the video this week and found it useful and a different insight into what I do in my business to get results. If you do like the video and think it can add value to other people you know, please like and subscribe to the channel, share it with others, and let's get other people looking at how we can get them the sales, success, and results they want from doing great business actions in a consistent, successful way. Thanks for watching the video and have a great week, and see you next Saturday.